Before I end, I would also like to talk about a relevant issue of loving someone or something for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In recent times, there has been an increase in talk, such as we need to lower our love to something or keep it in check, for example, our love to Rasullullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, so that it doesn't reach the level of our love to Allah azza wa jal. Now, some may go and say, let us love Allah azza wa jal to such and such level, and then love Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam a little below that. Let's say 2 or 3 notches. Now, as you can see, we separated these into 2 entities, yes? We separated to 2 entities. A'udhu billah. Although the person's intention, they may claim it to be avoid shirk, this comparison in itself is dangerous and can lead to shirk. Actually, the question should be, why are we separating our love to Allah Azza wa Jalla and Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam? Why are we separating this love? Our love to Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, our love to anything should be for Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala. What should our love be for? Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala. We shouldn't separate these two. We shouldn't separate them. Should we separate these two?
No.
No, we shouldn't separate these two. We love Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam through our love to Allah Azza wa Jalla. For Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala, He declares in Surah Ali Imran ayah 31, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. قُلْ إِن كُنتُمْ تُحِبُّونَ اللَّهَ فَاتَّبِعُونِي يُحْبِبْكُمُ اللَّهُ وَيَغْفِرْ لَكُمْ ذُنُوبَكُمْ. Say, O Muhammad, if you love Allah, follow me, love me, honor me, and Allah will love you. This obligation, this command to follow Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, to love Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, it is only through our love to Allah Azza wa Jalla. And it is the same for everything. We shouldn't separate this love. Our love for the Kaaba isn't for its stones. Is our love to the Kaaba for the stones?
No.
No. Our love to the Kaaba is because it is the Baytullah, the house of Allah. We love it for Allah Azza wa Jalla. Similarly, our love for Medina isn't solely for its soil, its earth, its mud. Is our love to Madinatul Munawwara just for its soil, just for its mud? No, our love to Madinatul Munawwara, the main purpose is because it's a city of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, who was the messenger of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Can you see how it always links back to Allah Azza wa Jalla? How this love links back to Allah Azza wa Jalla. Our love to the Quran, is it for the pages and the ink used to make this Quran? No. It is because it is the message of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In the same way, our love to our Habib, Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, should solely be for Allah Azza wa Jal. The love shouldn't be separated or made into separate entities, for that could lead to shirk, as you are giving a comparison between the two. You are separating between the two. You are making them 2 different entities. You are making them 2 different qualities. Why should we separate this? A comparison to what? A comparison to our love to Allah Azza wa Jal and our love to something else. Thus, everything should be linked to Allah, to our love to Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala. Because as soon as we separate them, they have become separate entities. It could be like we love Allah Azza wa Jal this much and we love Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, but we separated them to 2 entities. Does that mean that we love Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam for something besides Allah Azza wa Jal? That in itself can lead to shirk.